An action-packed day in store as we bring you the 8th Masters of the FIBA 3x3 2023 season from a familiar playground here at Kossuth Square, Debrecen, Hungary. We're back in this incredible city for the 8th straight year. City has been a mainstay on the tour. Seen some memorable tournaments here from the Women's Series, U18, and of course the World Tour, which is exactly how we're going to kick things off. The first 2 days of action. I'm Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3 in your ear. Plenty to get to. We'll get you into the pools. We got 16 teams that we'll start with, 2 qualifying draws, which are well on the way. But before we get any further, why don't we give you a rule refresher and get you acclimated with 3x3.
Welcome to the world of 3x3, baby. It's an exciting new brand of basketball. You got 2 teams of 3 players on the court, and you got 1 player sitting on the bench here with me. Playing on the half court with 1 rim. With the official 3x3 basketball made especially for the fast-paced outdoor game. The first team with 21 points is your winner, or the team with the most points after 10 minutes. You have just 12 seconds on the shot clock, and the clock is ticking, baby. Anything inside the arc is worth 1 point, while anything outside the arc is worth 2. Woo! That's how I do, baby. And once you score, the ball doesn't stop. Offense turns to defense just like that. It's a 10-minute sprint.
Yeah, a total of 18 10-minute sprints starting today. Again, we're going to have 16 qualifying draw, 2 spots available in Group A, joining world number 1 UB as we give you a look at this beautiful, beautiful city, 2nd biggest in Hungary. Again, coming at you from Kossuth Square for the 8th straight year. It's going down. This is going to be an absolutely loaded tournament. Here are your teams that are going to be competing. As I mentioned, 16. That's because we're starting with a 6-team 2-pool qualifying draw. That's a mouthful right there. Of course, we got the top dogs here, UB, Amsterdam, Antwerp. Those are your top 3 teams in the World Tour standings. Miami, who are coming in hot. Don't sleep on Riga. Lausanne, who made it all the way to the final in Switzerland just last week. They're going to be playing in the qualifying draw. Tel Aviv team, who's going to be featured in the main draw. Here are your qualifying draw teams, though. We'll start off in Pool A with Lausanne, Hannover out of Germany, and Zivinice, AP, out of Bosnia and Herzegovina. So, Zivinice, sorry about that. Appreciate the help. But anyway, they will be hooping in qualifying group number A. We'll also have a qualifying group B, which will be settled as well here at the early part of the day. And we'll narrow those 16 teams down to 12, which will get us going for our main draw. That is the old Reformed Church. It's been dominating Kossuth Square here for a couple of centuries now and still standing strong. How many classics have we seen in front of this church over the years? Been hooping here again since 2016. We'll have a busy, busy week, not just the World Tour. You know, we'll have the Women's Series and the U18 World Cup going down here again. So everybody buckle in. I know everybody's preparing for a busy, busy, busy weekend of work. They about to get busy right now. Can Team Lausanne recover mentally from a runners-up finish in their own backyard? That's the big question. Traditionally, the team's game hasn't traveled as well as playing in their own backyard. And I'm not throwing any shade at them. They're a good team, but they turn into an incredible team when they're playing in Lausanne, Switzerland. We're going to see if it carries over here to Debrecen. They're going to be the first team out. We'll get you introduced in case you don't know these gentlemen. But the Swiss come in loaded. Gilles Martin and Carlos Martinez. Of course, King Wes Montigny. And the sharpshooter, Marco Lemon, he's out first, the juice man. Man, he shot the lights out in Switzerland last weekend. Absolutely incredible shooting performance for him. He shot at 45% from the two-point arc. Gilles Martin was putting on an absolute show with the rock in his hands. He was a highlight machine. King West led his crew all the way to the final. They had an 18-14 lead over Antwerp in the final in their own backyard, and they let it slip through their fingers. I'm not saying it to rub it in. I'm just giving you the facts. So that's the most recent history for Team Lausanne. Now here comes Team Zivinice. I'm going to get it right. Listen, I gotta get the rust knocked off too. Zivinice now will take the court, and we haven't seen them yet this year. We're gonna see what first impression they make. They qualified via Quest. They played the Pro 3x3 Tour, FIBA Quest, to earn a spot here in Debrecen. They are the 15 seed. They got Denis Mesric, Meris Mazalovic, Nemanja Zigon, and Zlatko Golijanin. There we go. All right. I got to come up with some nicknames for these dudes. Otherwise, I'm going to be butchering them for the entire 10-minute sprint. All right. Little housekeeping before we get started. Please get active with us. Get active with us on social media. There's our two officials, Vlad Gizdarenu and Edmund Ho. But follow us on our social media on all platforms at FIBA 3x3. And use the hashtag 3x3WT Debrecen. That's how it's going down out here. Big thank you to our ball sponsor, Wilson. Our global partner, Shoot to Go, and our official timekeeper, Maurice Lacroix, who can keep up with Gilles Martin. I think he's the fastest player with the ball in his hands in the game. Small in stature, big in impact. He's just big. That's Nemanja Zigon. Stands 191, 27-year-old. Zivinice representing for the very first time on the Pro Tour. No experience playing at this level. So we're gonna see how that plays out for them. Not often that you see a qualifying draw team go very far in the main draw. Only a couple times. We've seen it twice in World Tour history where a qualifying draw team has went from the qualifiers to the final. So it's a long road from here to the final, but it's gonna start. It's a burner outside, by the way, too. So the players are gonna have to really find a way to contend with this heat. It is burning. Lausanne, they're probably having to overcome a little fatigue too. They ran into some issues traveling here to Debrecen. They had a flight delayed, which caused them to miss their next flight, and they had to caravan all the way from Belgrade. So here they are. After an 8-hour drive from Belgrade, Lausanne are here, and they're going to miss on their first opportunity on the inside. Montigny. They'll reset defensively. Zivinice taking two, no action. But all kinds of challenges for Lausanne. Personally, when they were up 18-14 over Antwerp, I even talked to the Antwerp players. They even felt like the chances were slim. It looked like it was over. But they showed a lot of heart in coming back, so got to credit the Belgians. It was a heartbreaker for Lausanne, who had made their third final in Lausanne, Switzerland, and just could not pull it through. with no Team Oob to contend with. It seemed like they had a clear runway to the title. Didn't happen, and neither did any defense on that particular play. There's Nemanja Zigon skydiving. He flies in for the yam. Motini down low. Martinez, he missed the crib. We've seen a couple of missed bunnies here early for Lausanne. Martinez and Motini. I don't think they can take this opponent lightly, even though they don't have experience. They're playing tough. And another bucket goes down on the inside. That was Mazalovic, 25-year-old. 2-zip early. Motini with the up fake. Runs into his own teammate. Martinez will feed the king. Motini takes a bump on the block. First foul called on Zivinice. Motini, nice look. Oh, yeah, that's a bucket. Goaltending call. So the Swiss do manage to get on the board here just a minute into this first qualifying draw game. Qualifying draw A. 6 teams, 6 games. Uh-oh. Oh, crossed him and then sauced him. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from Zigon. Here's Gilles. Little fake. Missed the 5-footer. Now the 4-footer with the ball. He'll pass it down low to Lemon. I'm joking. He's taller than 4 feet. But the Juice Man brings Lausanne within 1. And Lemon is missing 1 shoe. You got to learn how to double lace. So he'll check out and get his shoe situation situated as we get back to it. From the Enlio logo, oh, that man got range for real. Goalie got in. So a nice response from Zivinice. Look at the last reach in called on Zivinice. Carlos Martinez will step up to the line here. Martinez has been playing well for Lausanne. He's averaging 7 points per game in 7 contests this year, had 33 in Lausanne. Same spot, different result. That one left short. Martinez will clear it. He will let it go from long range. It's still going. Touches nothing, out of bounds. And ball back over to Black. So got some bonus ball in case you're just joining us. 2 qualifying draw groups. Nothing wrong with a little bonus ball. He's tricky. Oh, man, he's in the fast lane too. Put the pedal to the metal and got to the iron. Zigon. Motini tipped in his own miss. And while Lausanne is keeping pace, they look a little sluggish. Uh-oh, Motini. Hand down, man down. He doubles down from the right wing. Zigon is going off. Martinez, he's gonna draw another foul, head back to the stripe. But I don't know if it's the travel, but the Swiss are just a step slow. Miss some open layups. The defense hasn't exactly been sharp to this point, but we are just 3 minutes into this game. And the woes continue from the free throw line. And an easy score on the inside. Only 2 teams, I should mention, of the 6, only 2 teams will advance to the main draw out of the 6 competing. And those 2 teams will land in Group A. Oh, Gilles. He had Lemon on the cut. Good save, but Martinez can't save the day. Fake right. Ball fake. Pull up. Splash. This time it's Denis Mestrich. Here's the little wizard. Gilles Martin will draw the foul. So 14 fouls on Zivinice. as we head into our first TV timeout, but a nice lead for them. The boys out of Bosnia and Herzegovina, representing the Balkan nations. Every Balkan nation, not all of them, but representing pretty well so far. We've seen them getting their mix on the dribble drive, especially Nemanja Zigon. He's been getting to it. Lemon getting the fadeaway to go, but the offense, again, just has not been flowing as smoothly. Foul on the floor. Molteni trying to establish his offensive game on the inside. And that's how they're going to start this offensive possession. They want to start it down low with the king. Molteni, he set the tone in Switzerland for them. When they ran the offense down low through King West, it usually amounted in good things. They got a little too happy at the end of that final. Oh, that's two-piece combo. Wait a minute. I'm seeing official Vlad wave that one off. To me, it looked like that was in the process of the shot. At least that's when the whistle came. I think it's a foul off ball. So this bucket, I believe, but what do I know? It should count. Okay. Yes, so it does count. So the two-piece is good. Foul off the ball, not a shooting foul, but that will get the possession back to Lausanne. The juice man. He'll open the possession for his squad. Now that that's sorted, or seems to be sorted, now we can play. Back to it. Molteni down in the post office. He's got mail, and Lausanne is pulled within 3. Oh, nice up fake. Oh, he just shot that man down. What a splash from Mestric. No fault on Lemon. He played D. His hand was up, but my guy was like, so what? So we're looking at another 5-point lead. Zivinice trying to take advantage of what they look at as a mentally and physically fatigued Lausanne team. Gilles Martin, 4-point game. This is where Lausanne got to pick it up on the defensive end. Gilles got caught reaching in there. That'll be number 2, foul number 2 on Lausanne. Almost halfway through, 5:28 officially. First qualifying draw game of the day from here in Debrecen. Martinez keeps it alive. Lemon wants to reset. Gilles gonna whip it. Oh yeah, and that one's goaltended. But a crafty entry pass from Gilles Martin. He put some spin on that like DJ Laz. So Lausanne within striking distance, make no mistake about it. Maybe this is where the experience is gonna prove beneficial to him. Timeout on the floor. So they'll reset. I tell you, these players have never been more thankful to Magic Sky than on a day like today. The shade provided is a lifesaver. Thank you to all of our suppliers, by the way. Inleo Skelter Sports, Baudet. Another contested 2 attempt. That one strikes the iron, but off the mark. There's Lemon. Bottoms. All claw from the left wing. Martinez on the drive. Trailing by 1. Pull up. Too strong. Long rebound tracked down by the Juice Man. He's going to get it to Martinez. Bucket. And the game is all even. So that 5-point deficit, Lausanne has erased. Martinez to prevent the back door. He got a foot on it. That's not legal. Fresh 12-second shot clock for Zivinice. As we get back to it, Nemanja Zigon. He's had a great game so far. Easy feed underneath. They took advantage of the mismatch. As Mazalovic makes it 14-13. Now Gilles getting tricky with it. Gilles on the baseline. The pass is off the mark. Cleared. Fed down low. Looks like it's going to be another. Oh, no, it's not. Lost his footing that time. Montenegro, 2-ball corner pocket. No. It'll go back over to Zivinice. They reset. Got a man on the baseline. Pass is too long, out of bounds. Now it's time for a TV timeout. With the scores trimmed to just a 1-point difference. Wasn't looking very good for Lausanne early on. I mentioned how disjointed they looked offensively. They were looking at a 6-point deficit at one point. And it was 13-8 just not long ago. And now a 14-13 game. As Lausanne have gone on a 5-1 run. Juice Man in the mid-range. He's also knocked down a 2-piece. But that man has proven to be a difficult guard so far, Nemanja Zigon. But Lausanne, they're going to even things up. Right back. Take that back. He got it glassed. Martinez. Oh, man. That was nearly completed. It was some beautiful passing, but didn't quite connect. Defense slow of foot right there, too. Martinez got beat, forced to foul. That's the 3rd on Lausanne, fortunately for them. But look at this blockage. Carlos Martinez says, "Mi casa es no su casa." (14-14) game. Oh, back door. Cut him up. Down low. Pushing the back. I believe that's number 7. Yeah, that is. That's number 7 on Zivinice. So you know what that means. That means free throws. King West will capitalize on the first of 2. And, the second one is spit out, though. So Lausanne unable to take the lead at this point. 3 minutes to go. Look at the pressure defense from Gilles Martin. 2 is released, and it's too strong. Martinez skies for the board. He's going to clear it himself. You know where he's going. He's going down to the King's house. Gets the hook to go. And all of a sudden, Lausanne in the driver's seat. They have gone on an 8-2 run. 8-2 run to jump in front with 2:43 left in this game. Hard to pick a favorite in this qualifying draw. It's stacked. I think Lausanne is considered one of the favorites from this qualifying draw. But again, it's stacked. We got some good ones here. Martinez to Martin. Gilles just could not find the mark from D. Now they got to play some D. Right on cue they do. And then they pass it with flying colors down to Martinez. And he does the duty. They could not stay in front with him, and you don't want to meet him up there either. Big punch from Zigon. Montanez had a tough time guarding him on the perimeter. Maybe that's the only way to stop the man is to foul him. Number 5 on Lausanne. But Nemanja Zigon Zigon getting ziggy with it. The step and the boom. Right past Montigny. Rattles the rim. Few looks at that one. Showing no fear. Playing with some aggression. Timeout on the floor. Quick breather for each. As we get back to it, it's crunch time. One possession lead, 2-point lead for the Swiss. Nice action. They've taken some contested twos, made them early, but the well's going a little bit dry for Zivinice. Now they're gonna, give me those cookies. Gilles with the quick hands. Now let's see what he does with the Wilson. Gilles, cross, lefty in the dust, flotation, nope. Missed the scoop attempt, score stays where it's at for now. Minute 33 and counting. Tough shot late in the shot clock and then couldn't hold on to it. So had an opportunity to maybe get a second chance score off the miss, but I'm guessing they're sweating pretty good at this point. Ball is a little bit slick. So now they got to stop the Swiss from getting another bucket here. They're going straight down low. Montigny gets it over to Lemon. Lemon has it swiped away. Want to settle for a 2 here, but they're late in the shot clock. Looks like they're going to have to. Oh my goodness. All net, all wet, off balance strike. Zlatko Goliziman. 18 all. Montigny trying to clear some space. He will get the bucket. Again, this one, an open look. Came up shy. They're making the tough ones, but missing the easier looks. Oh, that's quick drive. Lemon, he'll get it back. Lemon up and in. Game point, Lausanne. And poked away, 29 seconds left. Lausanne aren't out of the woods yet, but they do have a 2-point advantage. Zivinice also with 7 fouls, but they got the ball right now, and that's what's most important. 2 ball could tie it. That one ricochets up the right side of the iron. Martin, his pass is deflected. They're gonna feed the king. Feed the king. That draws the foul. That's why the penalty is important, because Montigny is gonna get 2 cracks at it if he needs. But he will not need another chance. He lands his first free throw attempt. And Switzerland, Lausanne that is, they're gonna get the dub here to open things up. It was close. 21-18. Lausanne get it done to start off this qualifying draw action. So maybe a good early wake-up call for Lausanne. They kind of knocked the rust off in a game where they trailed by 6 points. Erased the deficit, stormed back in front with an 8-2 run, and ended up winning it by 3. That was a game Zivinice they had their grasp on. So take a look at the highlights. You can see how the story of this game played out. Again, it was all Zivinice. They had the highlights, and they had the Swiss on their heels. But the experience ended up paying off. As again, Lausanne come back from 6 down, and they end up taking it 21-18.
qualifying game. In a couple of seconds. Be ready.
So, all right, one qualifying draw game in the books. Again, we'll be rocking with you from groups A and B, qualifying draw-wise. We got Wuxi and Rome, our first ever look at Rome. So they make their World Tour debut. We've seen plenty of Wuxi. We're going to see what Mr. Robot and company can bring this time from here in Debrecen, Hungary. It is a Kossuth Square takeover, not just for the World Tour for 2 days, but all weekend long. Let's get you introduced to Team Wuxi first. They got Stefan Stojicic, Mr. Robot, who keys the squad. He'll be the last out. Milivoje Mijovic, Jairin Zhao, and Haonan Lee. This is Team Wuxi. Keep a close eye on Mijovic as well. Of course, the legend, Stefan Stojicic, is going to draw the attention, but I'll tell you more about Mijovic in just a bit. But in the meantime, how about we get to know a little bit more about Rome? Not like your history class. They represent 3 millennia of history. Andrea Valentini, Dario Maschiarelli, Federico Frisari, and Matteo Santucci represent Team Rome. The capital of Italy is in Debrecen, trying to make their way out of the qualifying draw, just like the 5 other teams competing. So now we do, we start each game off with the coin flip. Whoever wins that usually takes the opening possession. Our 2 officials for this second qualifying draw game, Alex Talaseinen and Cecilia Tot. Representing Estonia and Hungary, respectively. So as they get it warmed up, Rome, how did they get here? You're wondering. There was an Estate 3x3 Italia circuit quest that they won. They got them a spot here. There's Haonan Lee. Plenty of 3x3 experience with this 24-year-old. And a nice add to this Wuxi team this year. Newly made and playing pretty well, although at the recent Quebec Challenger, they finished 7th. But they won the Yisheng Challenger. It's about a month ago. And there's Matteo Santucci, 25-year-old Italian. It's an open book, or a blank canvas, I should say, with this Rome team. Don't know what to expect out of them, honestly. I haven't seen them. They're the 16 seed. They're young. Each one of their players 25 years old. But an opportunity to maybe shock the field. At the very least, a learning opportunity. What Jay-Z say? A loss ain't a loss, it's a lesson. Appreciate the pain, it's a blessing. Okay, I'm not giving them a loss already. I'm just saying the opportunity awaits. Team Rome going up against Wuxi. Here we go. Qualifying draw B action in your face. Kyle Montgomery in your ear. In the paint is number 3, Dario Maschiarelli. So just on first sight, some good length on the Rome team. Not sure how dexterous they are. I guess we'll find out. Wuxi's got a system in place. They've certainly got the experience edge with a legend, again, and Mr. Robot. He'll check out, though, and get a quick breather. Hand on Lee is now in for Mr. Robot. Back to it. 2 ball is up. Too strong. Rebound, track down, good hustle. Nice defense on the exterior from Team Rome. Maybe I spoke too soon. They didn't get a hand up, and that'll cost them double. The 2 ball goes down, courtesy of Jairen Zhao. Trying to answer with a 2, halfway down and out. And a whistle down on the baseline. Foul called on Black. Each team with a foul apiece here in the first 45 ticks of qualifying draw game number 2. Mr. Robot going to work. Stojacic swings it. 2 ball. It's too strong. Foul is called. But I was saying, you know, keep an eye on Mijovic. This dude is a player. Oh, hoop and a harm right there. It's Dario Mascaretti. Again, finding his way into the lane. Using that great length. Falling away from the bucket. Chance for a 2-point play. We've seen one favorite tested in our first game. Lausanne was able to come back and win. And Rome has proven that they're not going to be a walk in the park for Wuxi, at least early, until Mr. Robot starts connecting. He misfires that time. He's going to reload as they unload from the corner. That 2 is good, courtesy of Matteo Santucci. Stojacic making his move on the baseline. He's going to get a whistle. Draws the foul. Mr. Robot passes up the 2 attempt. He wants to get to the cup. Nice follow. Got a 5-3 game. Mijovic uses that size. Showing some effort on the defensive end too. Oh, snatch back, get over here. No, stay over there. Missed the shot, foul on the inside though. And that'll give Andre Valentini an opportunity at the line. Right place, right time for Valentini. Rebound fell right in his lap. Now he's got to make it count at the charity stripe, which he will not do. Another big rebound from Mijovic. Same spot. That's his hot spot right now. That's the second double that goes down for Jairen Zhao. It's answered with a mid-range strike. But Jairen Zhao, Asia Cup bronze medalist this year, he's going to draw a foul on the inside. So the youngster, Jairen Zhao, he's got his fingerprints on this one early. Looking for his 5th point. I believe Jairen, I think he's got all of Wuxi's points. I think he's got all 6. Yeah, it's Jairen Zhao against Team Rome right now. And it is Dario Mascarelli representing for Rome. He's got him up 1, not for long. Double dip, Mr. Robot. Oh, that's grown man play right there. Strong move, Valentini. Foot was on the line, would have been a 1 had it went. It does not go. Mascarelli will get it to the block, fade away. Stefan Stojacic, former world #1 brothers brother of Zivinice Stojicic, world number 1. It's funny, it used to be the other way around. We'd be saying Zivinice, little brother of Mr. Robot. And now Zivinice is the headline. 8-8. Foul called underneath. Showing some toughness and grit underneath. Milivoje Mijovic. He'll head up to the line to shoot one after a break in the action. Time for a TV timeout and a warning for Rome in the meantime as well. They're getting a little loose lip with the official. So they'll get a technical if they don't put a button on it. So a pretty close contest. But credit Jairen Zhao. Caught fire from Tulane. He's done 90% of Wuxi scoring at least. Mijovic will try to chip in at the line. And that he does. Wuxi in front by just 1. Jab, no cash. Rebound tracked down. Here come Wuxi. Back down to the block. All that pulling the chair stuff ain't gonna work on him. Nah, buddy. ISO. Oh, contact on the release. So Dario Mascarelli, he gets 1. Each team with 5 fouls at this point too, by the way. Mascarelli is good from the line. Either team able to separate. Oh, Stojicic shuffled his feet. Something you got to be aware of. A little redirection, wild drive. I think that's going to be out of bounds off of Wuxi. From my angle, it looked like it was off of Wuxi. Okay, I was right. Federico Frisari opens his possession for Team Rome. They do nothing with it. Mr. Robot chunks the deuces down and out. Mascarelli takes the contested 2, touches nothing. It'll be Wuxi Rock. Games aren't won in the first 5 minutes. Typically won in the last 5 minutes, but I'd say through the first 4, Rome is game. Little experience or not, they're contending with a Wuxi team that again won the Yishang Challenger and finished runners-up at the Novi Sad Challenger. There's not many competitions that are as competitive as that Novi Sad Challenger. My point is, Wuxi have proven to be a contender amongst the best at many times. And here they are with just a 1-point lead. Black foul off ball. And that's number 6 on them. So that'll give Wuxi another crack at it. Here they go. Mr. Robot swings it. Another foul called on Black. Holding. That is number 7. They got 2 quick back-to-back whistles against them. So that's going to cost them 2 free throw attempts at least. Whether it cost them 2 points, we'll find out right here. Milivoje Mijovic, good. Could be seeing a little shift in the momentum here if he's able to make both. It'll be Wuxi's biggest lead of the game if he does knock it down, and he does. The drive held up, good defense. Oh, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. So after the Santucci mid-range knockdown, Mr. Robot is down. Holding a, like a knee. Battled back from a series of injuries that had him out of the game for over 12 months. And returned with a bang last year for Team Vienna. Now he's playing for Wuxi, but not playing at the moment because he's getting that ankle checked out. Spray some biofreeze on that thing, get back to it. It's a 12-10 game, 2 up, missed. Look at a big rebound. Wasted. Zhao couldn't hold on to it. So a good pace to this one. It is a 10-minute sprint to 21. Wuxi sitting with 12, Rome with 10, and we haven't hit the midway point officially yet. Getting there quickly. Both teams mess up on some opportunities on the inside. First the oop and then the entry pass. Ball back over to Black. Frisari is in. And Masciarelli is going to get a rest. Nope. Rebound. Stays with Black. Strong move. Whistle. In the process of the shot, that's number 6 on Wuxi, but 1 free throw is what we're going to see. Take another look at the drive. Valentini. He'll make that one count. Doors wide open, 1-point contest. At least it's been clear. Mr. Robot, he's functioning at full strength, it looks like. Deep 2, no. Stojicic with the rebound. He'll get it back. Stojicic setting up, drives, pulls back from the logo. Oh, came up shy. Uses the screen here. Pass up top, Lee. Another offensive rebound for Wuxi, and they like second chances. Double, 15-11. And maybe a silly foul there, just caught out of position. Mijovic gets called, that's 2 free throws upcoming. Looking like Rome's a little winded too at this point in the game. You got to dig deep. Still 4 minutes to play. Santucci knocks down the first of 2. Second one good as well. So back to a 1-possession game. They'll start this one from the right elbow. Mr. Robot jab stepping, dishing it. Lee in for the lay and a foul. Chance for now a 3-point play. He's got 2 free throws coming up. Haonan Lee. Another seasoned 3x3 veteran's been playing since 2017. Won a gold medal at the U18 Asia Cup and was also on that bronze medal team at the Asia Cup this year that China looks so good in. First of 2 free throws is no good. At least a chance to make it a 2-point play. He wants to capitalize here. That counts. So Wuxi have matched their biggest lead of the game, which is 4 points Not a lot in 3x3, but they're hoping it's enough to hold off, I guess you can call them a pesky Rome team. Get up and get down, young fella. Mascherelli. Now, Mascherelli, man, drives and scores. That was a hell of a make right there. Adjustment midair. This kid got some skills. Nice passing. Lee gets a good look. Too strong. Quick release, and that one is going to miss his mark. Lee will come down with the rebound. Foul called on the inside. He got a lot of contact on his way down. A couple of more free throws. These free throws may end up being the nail in the coffin for Team Rome in this game. That's the 9th foul. TV timeout time. And again, a couple of free throws for Haonan Lee when we come out of this break. It's the Robots' last layup. Fresh off a rest. And then Stojacic unloads from long range. Wets the net. See some of the bounce from the young fella. Dario Mascherelli. Haonan Lee. Free throws have not been kind for Team Wuxi. At best, we'll split another pair. At worst, misses both. That ain't good. Here he comes. Look out below. Mascherelli. It's a 1-point game. Ouch. I just got stung by a bee. Mid-range, no. 17-16. But check it out. Come with me, Mascherelli. Come quick, see. What do we have here now? This dude is yamming. Mr. Robot, a misfire from him. Wuxi is not safe. With a 1-point lead, how long will it last? Oh, it's Mascherelli. His inside game is good. The long range needs some work. And maybe he'll show him how it's done. Jiren Zhao. Oh. Offensive foul call. Down low. Wuxi could put him away with a 2-ball. 2:23 left. Second game of the day. First action in qualifying draw, Group B. Zhao, Blau. Big shot, big win, Wuxi. They outlast the newcomers Rome, 21-16. As they get it done, close game early, not so much late. So another look at Jiren Zhao going Blau. And ends the game, 21-16, 5-point dub. So we'll get set up for our 2-point shootout qualification. I believe we'll have 10 shooters in total, but 5 to start things off. So enjoy the highlights. We'll get set up for the 2-point shootout qualification. And we'll keep the action rolling from here in Debrecen after that. But it's a 21-16 Wuxi win. 2 games in the books, 4 more to go here in the qualifying draw from Debrecen.
competition with the presenting partner of FIBA 3x3, Debrecen Master 2023. Be ready for cheering your favorite player. We're going to do the first round in a couple of seconds. 2 racks of 5 wins and goal, 30 seconds time limit. Be ready, be ready, be ready. Day 1 of FIBA 3x3 Debrecen Master. Don't forget tomorrow the day 1 of World Series with 2 teams from Hungary. Be with us tomorrow for cheering the federal team with the World Series game tomorrow for the day 1 of the competition. Today the day 1 of Debrecen Master. Contest qualification round number 1. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first round of the shootout contest qualification. Shootout contest presented by Globus. Representing Team Amsterdam iPro, here for Armin Slurten. Come on, Armin. 2 racks of 5 wins and goal. Start on 3x3 logo. Let's go. Alex Pellegrini, the referee for the contest. Last ball, okay, second rush, Arvin. Oh, thank you, Arvin. I'm not excited for the ball like that, but too. And now, ladies and gentlemen, representing Antwerp, give it up for Brian Devac. Team Antwerp, Belgium, winning team of Lausanne Masters last week. Team Antwerp, Brian Devac. Brian Devac, Antwerp top best team. The first rank on the left side. Okay. Second rank. 2 points for the moment. Team Antwerp contest from Belgium. And for the next player, maybe Shoma, maybe you can introduce the next player.
Right now, right here. Ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor representing Team Debrecen. Please welcome Three for the beginning of
gentlemen, representing Team Hangzhou, Vladimir Trajkovic. Racing logo to start the game. Okay. Okay. Left, right. Stop the contest. And now, ladies and gentlemen, representing Team Hannover, welcome Joshua Gunther. From Germany, 3 years ago to start the game. Okay. Left, right. From Switzerland, ladies and gentlemen, representing Team Lausanne, please welcome Carlos Martinez. Left, right for the beginning. Megvaknak a második 5 korsorossuk, ugye amennyiben döntetlen alakul ki, akkor az idő számít. The first round is over, ladies and gentlemen. We will listen one hour for the second round of the qualification. Shootout contest qualification for this contest presented by Globus. Back in the competition in a couple of seconds on the main court of the next game.
All right, the first round of the two-point shootout qualification is in the books. We'll have another one before the end of our qualifying draw action as we welcome you back to Debrecen, Hungary. Stop number 8 on the World Tour this year. A couple of games in the books already. Still 4 more to go as we will decide the 2 teams that will be coming out of the qualifying draw into the main draw. Main draw is slated to start a little after 4 p.m. today. So we got some time between now and then. And some bonus 3x3 action on a very, very hot day here in Hungary. So we'll get our second look at Zivinice, AP, out of Bosnia and Herzegovina, against the Germans of Hannover. So we'll see if Zivinice can bounce back. Had an early lead in the first contest of the day against Lausanne, but the Swiss stormed back in front, took the W. Now it's a must-win situation for Zivinice. Oh, goodness. Trusko, save me. Anyway, here comes a second look at these guys. And the first look at Hannover. Back to Pool A, qualifying draw play. DJ Lass on the spins. Vincent Royer on the mic. The media team is in full 100 mode. You'll see some of the women's series teams coming checking out the action as well. I have a women's series stop, as well as the U18 World Cup from the same spot. It's a Debrecen takeover. Continuing now with our qualifying draw action. Team Hanover hitting the court first. A couple of exciting young players on this team. Here's one of them, Denzel Ajiman, with Joshua Gunther, Luca Ogi Ozono, and Sidi Baikaime. Sidi and Denzel, both 18. Joshua Gunther, 19, and the oldest member of the team is Ozono at 24. Meantime, the opposition takes the court again. Denis Mesric, Meris Mazalovic, Nemanja Zigon, and Zratko Golijanin. Zivinice and the black tops, red bottoms. And again, you lose 2 games in a qualifying draw. That means that your run is over with. Winner in each group advances. Keep a close eye on that young man in the red standing out for the coin flip. That's Denzel Ajiman. I saw him at the World Cup this year in Vienna, and he was a one-man show. He's an athletic marvel, plays above the rim. You can say the same of Sidi Baikaime as well. Baikaime caught some bodies, but this dude is absolutely explosive. One of the dunks of 2023 already. The 18-year-old, plenty of bounce. He's making his World Tour debut. Again, we saw him at the biggest, the marquee event, which is the World Cup. But now playing on the Pro Tour and doing more than just representing his country. He's trying to win some money out here too. $40,000 grand prizes at stake when it's all said and done. So the journey for young Team Hanover begins right now. Got a chance to do some scouting in that opening game. So they know exactly what they're up against. So Zivinice will start with the ball. And we're on and popping. We know what he can do. He's tricky with the rock, can shoot it, plays above the rim, doesn't get the first 2 attempts to go. And a quick whistle against Zivinice. Nice ball movement. Uh-oh, here he comes, clear for takeoff. And he's already destroying property. So G-Man will try to defend now. Rock lands in his lap. Strong move. Joshua Gunther. Zivinice. Starting our offensive attack, little hezzy. Whips it out to the left corner, faker. A fake, no make. Rebound will go to nobody, out of bounds off Black. Hanover will take over, top of the key. Trying to build on an early 2-0 lead. Our 2 officials in this one, by the way, Alex Talasainen and Edmund Ho. Oh, CD spinning, getting to the rim. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, ooh, ooh. in and out at him, but didn't make the layup. CD in there battling. Good to see these young fellas getting some early 3x3 experience. You usually see them at 18. They're playing at the U18 World Cup and some of the youth competitions. These guys are playing at the pro level at 18. Imagine how good they're going to be in 5 years. Matter of fact, they both played last year here for Team Germany for the U18 World Cup. Oh, he is gone with the wind, but he missed the layup. The G-Man passes it down low. Nice connection. Up and in, Ozono. Just a little bit too much heat on the entry pass. They missed an easy layup opportunity. So Zivinice still yet to get on the board. Almost 2 minutes in. They're going to start with the three-man weave action, trying to create a mismatch. And G-Man, he lets it fly. Still working on that stroke. It's a lefty. Wild layup attempt. CD getting up to get down. He's bouncing like his curls. 4-zip, Hannover. Oh, that one halfway down and out. As a shooter, you hate those. And they keep feeding CD. CD is on replay. Good contest. Makes the shot difficult. 5-0 out of the gates, Hannover. Got to be feeling confident. Timeout, though, before the first TV timeout, which is going to come after the 7-minute mark. Apparently, they needed a rest right now. Couldn't wait. But again, you know, we played 3x3 outdoors. They're wild and free. You see a G-Man with the two-handed smash. And then Gunther showing some strength as well. Everybody on this Hannover team has scored. So everybody getting a piece of the pie so far. And that's the type of balance that's encouraging, particularly with a young team. Play. Here's CD. Oh, he just destroyed 2 defenders. Anio's looking at me like I did it. I didn't do it to him. Oh, that was a big boom. 6-1 as Zivinice quietly gets on the board. But man, show me that again. CD Bakaime later. CD, that one is poked away out of bounds. Here comes CD again. This time, let's see what it looks like from long range, young fella. Okay. Got to work on the J a little bit. He will track down the rebound. Still a 5-point advantage. Ozono, he redirects, and he's going to get a score on the inside. Biggest lead of the game for Hannover, 6-point advantage. Foul off the ball, I believe that's called on Hannover, I believe. Now it's time for that TV timeout. That'll give us a chance to look back at some of the highlights in this one. As there have been several for the young Germans. They'll talk over what they've done so far, which has been a nice body of work. But here's CD Bakaime, and he ain't gonna honk the horn. You better get out the way. Get out the way. Up top and yamming on your head. Two-piece, no biscuit. That'll wake Zivinice up a little bit. That was Golianin. Slick drive, nice finish. Joshua Gunther. 1 through 4, seeing some action from Hannover's players. Nice activity, staying with it. Mestrich is able to get the score. So Zivinice is showing some life here. They do have 4 fouls to match their 4 points. Trailed by as many as 6. But this 1-2 combo of Baikaime and a G-Man, I think they're the 2 most difficult mismatches to contain. And I ain't taking nothing away from Ozono, who's been a problem here early. He draws the foul, gets to the line. And Joshua Gunther, who's had a great game to this point. Only 4 minutes in. Splash at the free throw line. Makes it a 9-4 contest. Hezzy, gives it up late in the shot clock. He dribbled the air out of it and dribbled the time off the clock. Got to get that ball moving. Again, Zivinice making their World Tour debut. A G-Man will set the screen. A G-Man on the attack, and he's going to finish with the left. Mid-range, no, far too strong. Oh, look at that scoop. That was flavorful. Save. It's going to end up in Hannover's hands, and an easy bucket as they've now built their biggest lead of the game. It's 12-4. Oh, that's some serious speed on the first step. They need a whole lot more of that. Zigon responsible for that last bucket. Baikaime again, easily getting to the rim. Quick first step, lengthy frame. This kid's a player. A redirection and a wild shot. It'll be black ball. But a 13-5 game. The young Germans are giving them the business. Two ball up and two ball down. So that's Dennis Mestrich trying to give Zivinice some life here. They still trail by 6 points. Can Hannover keep the pressure on them? They start nearly every possession with this 3-man weave action. Move the ball well, leads to a good look from deep. Can't make it count for 2. So Zivinice will try to continue to trim into this deficit. Oh, nice passing, beautiful give and go. Oh, wait a second, he sold the whole clip? No, bruh, it's 13-7. Should have been 13-8. Now it's 15-7. See how things work out? That's just adding insult to injury. Jab step, cross, beautiful move. Ooh, took him on a drive, dropped him off. That stroke is missed. A G-man will elevate and score. Oh, stop and go to the hole. Little Hezzy. Man, I'm telling you, Nemanja Zigon, he got game too. A G-man with the Euro step. Missed it in the front of the rim. A comfortable 7-point advantage for Hannover right now, though. Entry pass. And that layup is made. A little bit lazy. That's going to cost him a possession. Gunther out of position and looks like he's out of gas too. Gunther is sucking for wind. Kaime runs into a blocking foul. That is number 7. Number 7 on Zivinice. A couple of free throws coming up, and looks like a much needed break for both teams. They are both gasping for air. But this game has been dominated by Hanover. Although Zivinice has shown some sparks, especially that man right there, NZ, Nemanja Zigo. But the G-man has been everywhere. Rebounding, scoring, defending. Kaime shooting 2. CD does not see that one go down. Gets another chance here. Hanover have to keep the mentality of keeping the pedal to the metal here. Never a time to let up in this game. Oh, but Kaime mishandled it. The rebound will stay with Red, though. Ozono, he just put it on his back. That was nasty. CD Bakaime. Oh my. Two ball, up and down, splash. Golianin. Bakaime wants to answer with a 2. He cannot. 17-13. Zivinice is not out of this. Oh, wait a minute. Leave the dunking up to the young fellas. Ozono, that was a discombobulated drive. He gonna get his driver's license revoked. He was, look at this. Well, you know what? I'm gonna credit the defense. That was showing good defensive instincts to kind of cut off that hop step. A G-man, he wants to get a piece of the action. Step back, no. 2 ball, you smell that? I smell trouble. It's a 2-point game, and all of a sudden Hanover have come off the rails a little bit. So Hanover led this game by 8 points. It is now down to 2, and it is now gone. The lead has disappeared. Zivinice can jump in front with a furious charge. The 2 counts plus the foul away from the ball, not a shooting foul. So a 17-17 game, minute 42 to go. 2 ball to put them up. It's too long. A G-man over to CD. CD, a G-man, he's got to hit these. That's a wide open look. He makes it count. You can bank on him as Hanover assume a 2-point lead, but for how long? Rebound, shy. Ball back over to Zivinice. They've had their backs against the wall the entire game. Now here they are with a chance to tie, and it is going to roll off the rim. A G-man, he'll take the rebound, swings it over. CD, back to Denzel. Denzel drives. CD for 2. No, a G-man, he misses the shorty. Two ball contested, missed. Offensive rebound though, second chance for Zivinice. They got shooters on this team. That time CD, he fouls, which is only number 3 for Hanover. They couldn't have played the game any better through the first 7 minutes or so. Led by 8, had only 2 fouls up until this point, but they didn't contest the 2 ball, and that's exactly how Zivinice got back in this context. It was 2 after 2 after 2. As they opened up the floodgates from long range, And they still got a shot here with possession. Chance to tie. Foul on the two-point attempt. And we could be looking at a tie game if Nemanja Zigon can make both of these free throws. So I think it was a combination of not only the two-point shoot of Zivinice, but Hannover, the fatigue started to show. And they let their foot off the gas. It was something I was saying, as a young team with an 8-point lead, as the first of the 2 free throws is missed, there's a tendency to get complacent and put them in a tough position. Now they're leading just by 1, Hannover that is. But Zivinice seemed primed to try to steal this one. Can Hannover put it away? What a pass. Game point, Hannover. 20 seconds to go. But here they come. Crossover. A chance for 2. It's in the air, misfired. And now Hannover just want to run the clock out. No need to rush anything here. Oh, CD runs into a tough foul. And that's going to put him on the line to where he could potentially end it at the stripe. CD Bakaime can't put it away with the first one. He's going to get another chance here. And the door, if he misses this one, the door will be slightly open. Because a quick kick out from Zivinice, they could shoot and tie. They could, and that might get a chance. Huge rebound. Ozono. Look, sometimes the biggest impact isn't exactly on the scoring charts. He's done a little bit of that, but he has been all over the glass like Windex. The big fella with a huge rebound that will very likely secure this game, and he does it from the line. That's it. That's all. Hannover. They didn't exactly stick the landing. They end up winning it after jumping out to a big lead. They let Zivinice climb all the way back, but that W is going to give this young Hannover team a chance. They have to play against Team Lausanne to compete for that spot out of Group A, qualifying Group A. But they got it done, and they did it in dazzling fashion. So a G-man started the rim rocking, and they kept it rocking throughout the game. But Kaime took it over from there. But I was mentioning early how everybody was touching the ball and having an impact for Hannover as they built, again, a big lead. 8-point advantage at one point. We were looking at stuff like this. It was a dunk show from the 2 18-year-olds. This is Bakaime coming through the paint. Why would you jump? Why would you jump? There's smarter decisions to make than to leap with an 18-year-old. Bouncy. That's so nice. We're going to see it thrice. He had a nastier one later off of a miss. I think we're going to see that in the highlight reel, too. I hope we do. But let's also take a look at the 2-point barrage that we saw from Zivinice to get back in this game. It was Denis Mesric, Nemanja Zigon, Zlatko Golijanin. There's the putback. Off the miss, he put it on that man's back like a tramp stamp. All right, I'll show myself out. Anyway, we're gonna get set up for our next contest. We're gonna move it over to qualifying draw Pool B, as Hangzhou and Rome will go at it. Team Rome came up on the short end in their first contest. It'll be our first look at Hangzhou, representing China, of course. Rome falling short, 16-21 to Wuxi. This will be their last opportunity to make a case for the main draw. We'll meet them in a bit, but first, Hangzhou. They will take the court, and they got some guns on this team. Vladimir Trajkovic is a problem. Milos Milovanovic, Hooper as well, Goran Vidovic, and Dusan Samardzic. That is this Chinese-Serbian team. Hangzhou with a roster full of Serbs. Your 11th seed, Hangzhou, who won the Poitiers Challenger. Also saw him at the Belgrade, Bordeaux, Novi Sad, and Netanya Challenger as well. First time on the World Tour. With Vlad for the arm wrestling contest. He beat me, but we were standing up. I just want to state that for the record, all right? That was Vladimir Trajkovic, you just got to look at. 26 years old, certified gun. Matteo Santucci, they're going to need him to elevate his game if they're going to beat this Hangzhou team. Not an easy thing to do. They are talented. All right, so here we go. Qualifying draw B action. All right. Countdown's on. Let's get it on. All right, Hangzhou. Oh, quick trigger. Top of the key. Vidovic couldn't hit it. Whistle on the rebound attempt against Hangzhou. Rome want to get it down low. Come up empty on that attempt. Here's Trajkovic. So Trajkovic just broke his kneecaps with the hezzy. Did you see that? Of course you did. 2 balls too long. And now Trajkovic with the 2 try, he's going to get it back. Samardzic trying to get tricky with the spin move. He's going to draw the foul. But look again, plenty of contact there. He's going to earn the whistle. Dusan Samardzic, a bronze medal winner at the U23 World Cup 2019. He can get it done. He's represented Serbia in the national competitions. Oh, it's a tough foul right there. I don't think it was intentional, but Mascherelli doesn't know that. That's not going to change his top lip aching. So here we go. Mascherelli with the hezzy. Driving. Tough defense. He's going to draw the whistle. Shoot 1. It was a bright spot for Rome in their opening game. And again, hung in there until late. That's when things kind of came off the rails for him. Ended up losing by 5 points. He cannot stroke the free throw. And I believe it was going to be a lane violation on Rome anyway, had he made it anyway. So ball over the red. Here's Vidovic starting the possession. Vidovic will get it back. Up top, Trajkovic. Oh, he can do that too. He can do that too. Three zip, right out of the gates. So Hangzhou, seeded number 11. But make no mistake, these are experienced players. Trajkovic, he want to do something strange. Oh no. All air on that attempt. Oh, that's a little bumping and banging going on down there. Oh, but a travel was called. So Team Hangzhou will reset. Top of the key. Oh, he just tried to nutmeg him. Maybe got a little too cute. Somehow the ball stays with Hangzhou. Can they make it pay off? Nope, Samardzic couldn't stroke it, but a foul called on Rome. Back to work they go. Dusan Samardzic, not the biggest dude, but he plays tough in the post. He's got great touch, as you just saw. Off the iron there, here's Samardzic. Little hezzy, has it poked away. Steal for Rome. Still looking for their first bucket. Over 2 minutes of play have eclipsed. And a slow start is exactly what they didn't need. As Rome come in off a loss already. They cannot afford another L here. The tournament's done. Working the screen and roll. Give and go. Sharon is Karen. And Hangzhou with a 5-zip lead. That one rolls out. Offensive foul call. But Hangzhou looking very experienced. Not panicking in their offensive sets, moving the ball, playing tough defense. Maybe a little bit too tough. They do have 4 fouls at this point. Oh, a little snatch back. Then he came back to the defender, made the layup a difficult attempt. Probably should have just pulled it from 12 feet. Here's Trajkovic. Whips it to the cutter for the score. That was Milovanovic on that last bucket. Samardzic, not that time. Milovanovic keeps it alive. Trajkovic lets it go from 2. Long rebound. As they'll reset, Samardzic up top. Trajkovic gives it up down low. And an easy bucket on the interior. Milovanovic. Turnaround, no sir. Trajkovic, he's just willing and dealing out there. So 7-0. We're looking at a blowout in the making. 6:35 as we reach our first TV timeout. But Hangzhou was putting it on them. Great passing, unselfish play like you just saw. And when will Rome get the first bucket? Trajkovic gets called for the foul. Defense a little too tough. And we'll see if Rome can finally get on the board here at the free throw line. No better place to get it done. Uncontested. You just want to see the round thing go through the round thing. And hoping that triggers some offense from him. Frisari, no. Misses the freebie. Pull up. Nope. There's a 2. And Rome finally on the board thanks to Santucci. Still hustling. Trying to give themselves a chance. Santucci with a forced 2. That 2 is let go from the left corner. Blau. 9-2 contest. So Rome trying to come alive, trying to. Still looking at a sizable deficit, 7-point game. But the good thing about 3x3, 12-second shot clocks. Teams average generally about 34 possessions per game. They're gonna get more opportunities. They gotta make the most of them. Trajkovic with the hezzy, left elbow, bottoms. Jump hook, no, trickles off. Samardzic will track down the rebound. He's got it cleared himself. Samardzic runs into some tough D, takes a bump, gets the whistle. So Samardzic, he will add to the lead. Biggest lead of the game for Hangzhou. 9 points. Oh, Samardzic, what a pass. How in the world did he pull that out of his bag? Don't make it count. Samardzic, he says, fine, I'll do it myself. 2-piece, 10-point game. This is becoming harder to watch than the Barbie movie. Pull up. Milos will hand it off. Samardzic will give it back. No, you take it. Fine. Easy bucket. Maintaining a double-digit lead here with 4.5 to play. Mascherelli, no. So, Hangzhou looking for more. They want to put him away. It's turned into a 7-point sprint for them instead of a 21-point sprint. Heads up defensive play right there. Back to it. Samardzic. Look at the ball movement. A unique release from top of the key from Vidovic. Doesn't count anyway. I just thought it was worth mentioning. There's a little mid-range stroke from Santucci with the lead still at 9. There's a look at that release again. They say try again. Get the elbow in a little bit, straighten out the shooting hand, and it's good. 11-point advantage with 3:28 to go. This is looking like a runaway. Timeout on the floor. Rome certainly have some things to talk over, but again, a learning experience for the World Tour debut. They certainly understood it wasn't going to be easy. And to come out of the qualifying draw, they were going to have to play lights out. Going to have to play lights out. And they have not done that. But they'll have another opportunity someday. Qualifying draw that includes the likes of Lausanne, of course, Wuxi as well. So not going to be easy. 16-10. Andre Valentini at the line. He'll shoot 2 here. That is foul number 7 on Hangzhou. Cash that one. Trajkovic lost the handle on it. He's going to reset. Trajkovic attacking the rack. Finishes with the lay. Vidovic, not that time. 2 hasn't exactly been falling. But Rome is falling. Get it? Never mind. 17-8. Vidovic swings it. Trajkovic all by himself. Oh, rolls out on him. Under 3 to play in this one. No worries for Hangzhou. Trajkovic keeps it alive. Samardzic will clear. Samardzic, no. Trajkovic hustles down the rebound. Oh, behind the back. Trajkovic, no. Rome is struggling at the moment, while the lead continues to add up for Hangzhou.
2 minutes, 4 seconds to go and 10 points. Lead for the Chinese.
This thing has been easy like Sunday morning for Hangzhou. They've led by as many as 11. And a chance to match their biggest lead here at the line and pull within 2 points of getting the dub. Vidovic can put it away with the 2 ball. No, spit out. Turn around midi, no. So Samardzic and Vidovic will share it. While setting the screen, Milovanovic took a spill. 4.3 left on the clock, no whistle either way. But Black won a challenge. It felt like that was off of Hangzhou. I doubt that it will matter at this point in the contest. It is a 10-point game with 1:43 left. But I think they could at least make it look a little more respectable. Challengers won, actually. So they were right. Ball actually off of red. So let the twos start flying if you're Rome. Oh, snatch back. Toying with him. Tough defense, though. Prevents the make. Gets it back, climbs up, and puts it in. Mascherelli's shown some potential. Vidovic is not shown as a great ability to shoot from long range, but he keeps shooting it. It's a stonemason right now, a bricklayer. Fortunately, his team is leading this thing by 9 points. So I guess fire away. So Samardzic sneaks between the defense. He gets absolutely mauled. He'll shoot one. That is foul number 6 on Rome. Free throw short, comes back, misses again, and then tips in his own miss. This one's gotten a little bit stale. Been a big lead most of the game. And could be ending here. There's not. 42 seconds remaining. From the logo, it's a no-go. Look at the second installation of our two-point shootout qualification. That'll be coming up immediately after this. Top. Oh, that hezzy is devastating. But $1 million move and a $5 shot. That ain't no good. Spin move. Pull up. Bottoms. Good looking play there from Dario Mascherelli. Solid defense as well. But 18 ticks remaining in this one. There's your world #1 right there, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Dacia and Strahinja Stojicic's team UB waiting on the two teams that come out of qualifying. First finish, but this game is now finished, and it's decided by 9 points. Hangzhou hangs a L over Rome's head. That'll send him home. Thanks for playing. But not this time for the Italians. So that one puts that one to bed. Just a couple of more qualifying draw games remaining. You can look at the body of work. Shootout qualification is coming up next, so enjoy the highlights with a 9-point win for Hangzhou. We're looking strong, trying to secure a spot into the main draw. All right, more action on the way. Shootout qualification immediately on deck. I'll step off the mic for a minute and rejoin you after the shootout qualification as we'll get back to the qualifying draw.
Ezzel folytatjuk tehát hamarosan.
Round number 2 of the shootout contest qualification for the shootout contest presented by Wuxi. After the second round, we'll keep the 4 best players for the final tomorrow. Be ready, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to introduce the players one by one in a couple of seconds. As you can see on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to welcome Kerry Maddox, Team Miami. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kerry Maddox. And give it up for the referee for the contest, Cecilia Bolt. 2 racks of 5 wins on goal. And Marius and Julio. The first rack on the left side for Kerry Maddox, Team Miami, USA. Second rack, 13 seconds time limit after this round. The final 3 points for Kerry Maddox. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new player for the shootout contest from France, representing Team Paris, Alexandre Egalenka. Fred Chile. The French guy on the right side for the beginning. Five points for the French guy, Alexandre Egalenka, Team Paris. Next player, ladies and gentlemen, representing Rondo Valley Stock Fans, Zivinice. In case of time, we keep the best time. Okay. Zivinice, Rondo Valley, right side. Aurelius Zivinice, Rondo Valley. One more player, ladies and gentlemen, representing Team Riga from Latvia, Anis Chalas. Scotty win for staying alive, 3 points, 29.7. Anis Chalas, right side. Second round. 5 points on this Chavas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Italy, representing Team World, please welcome Matteo Santucci. Matteo Santucci, Team World, from Italy, our 3x3 logo to start the contest. Okay. Uh-oh. 4 points. Correction 3. And 2 for Tina. And 5 points. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the player representing Team Wuxi from Serbia, Strania Stojacic. As you can see on the dance screen, Scott Reed for staying alive, 5 points, 29.2 seconds. Points after the first rack. Oh, he out. 5 points. Dr. Strange. And now, ladies and gentlemen, representing Slovenia, please welcome Yosuke Saito. Scott to be for staying alive, 5 points, 28.6 seconds. Second round, 3 points for the moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 7 points! Yosuke Saito! And now, ladies and gentlemen, representing Team Wuxi, please welcome Stefan Stojacic. Uh-oh. Stefan Stojacic, 7 points! Congratulations, Stefan. One more player for the second round of the qualification round for the shootout contest group. Representing Team Zivinice from Bosnia and Herzegovina, Zlatko Gumijanin. The last player for the shootout contest qualification round. Scott to be for staying alive, 5 points, 25.2 seconds. No problem. Zlatko Gumijanin, Zivinice, 8 points. The best score for the qualification contest final presented by Globus tomorrow opening on the day 2 of the competition.
All right, your shootout competitors for the final have been decided. We got Stefan Stojicic. We got Saito of Utsunomiya. Agnes Chavars is in there as well. And Golijanin. So those 4 dudes will be gunning for maybe 10,000 US dollars tomorrow. 5,000 if they break the all-time record, 10,000 if they make every shot, and at the very least 500 for competing in that competition. We got some competition still awaiting us in the qualifying draw. We'll get it back to Pool A, and it's going to come down between Lausanne and Hannover. The Germans and the Swiss will play for one of the spots in main draw, Group A coming up. Lausanne have had some time off to recuperate from their opening win that they started the day with. Of course, both of the teams handling Zivinice, so y'all don't have to listen to me butcher the name any longer. They are no longer in the competition. After this one of these teams is no longer going to be in the competition. Team Lausanne. They'll take the court first, coming out of the tunnel in the red. The juice man, Marco Lemonade. It's just lemon, but it goes with the juice man, all right? Gilles Martin, the speedster. King West Motini and Carlos Martinez. I'm assuming that he picked the entry music for this one. He's been balling. They're gonna lean heavily on their gifted 6'8" universal hooper. There they are, Team Lausanne. Now Team Hannover will take the court. An impressive game 1 for them too. Hannover, they gave it to Zivinice. They were up as many as 8 points in that game. They did kind of let the game get away from them late. Got close, ended up winning it 21-18. They'll have to play from start to finish in this one. This is Lausanne. This is a team you don't even typically see in a qualifying draw. They're normally a main draw entry automatically. So we're gonna see what Hannover's really made of. The young guns out of Germany against the Swiss veterans. Well, coin flip it up. Denzel Ajiman. He's gonna be one to keep an eye on, as is Gilles Martin. Our 2 officials, Vlad Gizdrenu and Edmund Ho. Vlad always livening the party up. Gotta love it. DJ Lass, Vincent Royer on deck as well. Kyle Montgomery in your ear. That's Denzel Ajiman. Played well for Hannover in their opening game. Although CD Bakaime kind of took over the show, he had a couple of vicious booms. They'll have to deal with 33-year-old speedster Gilles Martin, Faston Martin, and his Swiss compadres. Qualifying draw, Group A action. Getting set to conclude. After the next 2 games, we're going to know exactly who's headed to main draw, Pool A, with Oob waiting. Ten minutes on the game clock. The countdown has been started. So it's time to get this 10-minute sprint on and popping. Let's go from Debrecen, Lausanne, and Hannover. A Swiss-German battle The 18-year-old Bakaime doing his best to hold off the king. Altini now going back to work. Pushing the back. Defensive foul is called. Altini, 36 years old. He's twice the age of Bakaime. He was an adult when Bakaime was born. Let's see if he takes the youngster to school. Nope. The youngster's doing the schooling at the moment. And G-Man with the steal. Earns the possession for Hanover. Clear lane and some extra sauce on that. He need a napkin. Beautiful finish from Joshua Gunther. King West stays active, gets the bucket on the inside. A G-Man running him around the perimeter. Gunther will swing it over. CD, Bakaime taking it at King West. He says, not in my kingdom. Swats it away. Gunther is gunning. Wait, but he didn't get it up in time. That's a shot clock violation, so that 2 attempt is wasted. Here's Gilles. Martin setting up some pick and roll action with Martinez. Oh, came off the front of the rim. Perfectly executed all the way until the end. There's Bakaime taking it strong at King West. Hanover trying to duplicate the start that they got in game number 1. King West, he misses the jump hook. Martinez will clear it. Martinez, the youngest member of this Swiss team, at 27 years old, 2 up, cannot get the 2 to go down. 2-1 early. And as young as Hanover are, I did recognize that they ran out of gas towards the end of that 3-point win over Zivinice. They're going to be put to the test again here, playing in the heat, playing against a physical veteran team that's going to really make things difficult on them. That's why I say this is certainly a measuring stick game for Hanover. How far have they come? Martinez gets called for the foul. So he got a hand on Gunther. Joshua Gunther standing 197, 19 years old. At the line. Lefty stroke is good. Shooting 2 because he was beyond the 2-point arc on that attempt. Second one is good as well. 3-point advantage early. How do you keep up with Gilles Martin? He got gears that you do not have. Speeds to the rim, lays it in. Second point of the game for the Swiss. Gunther cannot get it over King West's hands, but West throws it away. Ozono will get it to Bakaime. Bakaime to Gunther, back to Bakaime. Bakaime gets a step. Oh, he's going to take it at the King. That was about to be a head-on collision, but good defense from West. Straight out to Gilles Martin. A Swiss swish for him. 4-4 it is. Ozono, man, go on somewhere. Gilles trying to get tricky with it. The magician fading away. No. Here comes Bakaime. No, taken away. Gilles whips it out to the juice man. Right back out, Bakaime. This is where he's got to knock him down. And this is where the young players can really make a difference. They got the athleticism, no question. But they got to be able to knock him down from long range and do it consistently. That's a good start. Hanover lead at 6-4, 3 minutes in. Martinez turns the corner. Defended well, he will get it back, and he still cannot make it count. Ozono We saw his ability to rebound last game. Martinez wipes that one away. Ozono will get it back, and he blows the crib. Martinez snags the board. He and Gilles will clear it. Gilles, oh, what a delivery. The Wizard with some magic on that pass. Oh, he is dropping coins everywhere now. Gilles Mardon, 6-6 game.
And the first team timeout of this game.
Do this. And, yeah, he did that. But Jaime with a tough score. Hanover within one. Now Gilles, another near spectacular entry pass. But look at the spin he puts on that thing. Oh, drops it off. Good awareness from West to Lemon, but Jaime is down. Lausanne leading by 2, coming off a run all the way to the final in Lausanne, Switzerland. They were the home team and got some home cooking. Didn't have enough to finish off Antwerp in the final. Now they're back. Drove 8 hours from Belgrade to get here after some complications with their flight. Speaking of flights, oh, he just treated the king like a commoner. G-Man. He's a grown man. Run that back at some point, please.
On the line, Carlos Martinez, one shot. And we got some good dancers in the grandstand, too.
9-8 game as Denzel resets for Hanover. Here's a G-Man. A G-Man going to the spin move. Kind of a wild shot, recovered, but wait a minute. Shot clock violation, didn't touch any iron. Martinez patiently releases the two. Ozono, he got a nose for the Wilson. Keeps snuffing out rebounds. Bakaime, he will hand it over. Bakaime, now it's his turn to attack the rim. At that time, King West did not defend his territory. 10-9 game. Lausanne in front by 1. But they are not taking this young German team lightly. Denzel, a G-man on the attack, treating King West like a squire. Go ready, my horse. On your head. Jeez. Quick step past Martinez, left him in the dust. And I'd say he won that confrontation with the King. Crown him. 3:41 left in this one. Martinez now getting the step, and he will lay that one in as we bring you this qualifying draw action from beautiful Debrecen, Hungary. Martinez thought he had a clean block up top. He gets whistled for the foul. That's number 5 on Lausanne. They lead it by 2. That puts Lucha Ogi Ozono on the line. Way off target from the stripe. Now Gilles trying to get in his bag. Gilles broken up, stolen. The G-man doesn't want to shoot it from 2. Instead, he wants to feed the big. That's a smart decision. They take advantage of the mismatch underneath. 11-10 game. The Juice Man squeezes the trigger. He misfires. A G-man down to Bakaime. Bakaime falling away. Beautiful finish. Great touch from the young fella. Crossover. Uh-oh. Oh, he's just taking ankles out there. Whips it out to Lemon. It's a miss. But here comes Gilles. Threads the needle. He's a seamster. G-man on the baseline. A G-man to Bakaime. Bakaime flicks the wrist. Too much protein on that. Stays where it's at in a 1-point separated game. 2:30 and counting left in it. Martinez, bucket. He just goes to work. Nothing too fancy about Carlos Martinez's game, but he just goes to work. A G-man, Lemon mishandled it. Nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Martinez. He can hit those. Comes up empty. Bakaime stepping through, elevating. Misses it, but Ozono is there for the tip. His Hanover are giving themselves a chance here with $1:52 left. Oh, look at that fake. Gilles Martin, stop playing with it. 2-point advantage for Lausanne.
And timeout called by Lausanne, 13-second break for Lausanne, also for Hannover. One more game for the qualifying group just after this one. Wuxi.
Look back at some of the highlights in this one. Tough fall away from Bakaime. Gilles has been out here dishing. Seen a nice dunk in this one. Great activity on the inside from Ozono. And then the swap meet fake from Gilles Martin. 3x3 action going down all week in front of the old Reformed Church from Kossuth Square. There's a G-man flying in and finishing. Martinez using the screen. He'll drop it off to the juice man. Oh, Lemon missed it. Loose ball. We'll go to Hanover. Down by 1. Could take the lead or tie. Makaime attacking the king. Buck 12 left. Oh, two-piece combo. Big hit from Gilles Martin. 2-point difference. Nice response inside Makaime. Wipe it away. Foul on the floor. .47 ticks left. Third game, qualifying draw A. This is going to decide it. Broken up. Gilles Martin looking for another two-piece. No. Ball's just hopping around from fingertip to fingertip. Gilles has it. And that was kicked. New shot clock. Critical possession as a fresh 12 is exactly what Lausanne will start with. 27 seconds left on the game clock. Gilles, fast don't lie. Missed the midi though. Here's a G-man. They're gonna live with that 2 attempt. If they could knock them down, it's a different game. G-man is gonna have to foul. But you gotta give it to Lausanne. It's a good job scouting. You might have heard me mention earlier that sometimes you gotta, when you're scouting a team, you gotta pick your poison, so to speak, and figure out what you're willing to give up. You're gonna have to give up something, and they've been giving up looks from 2 range. Wait a minute, West misses both, but he gets his own rebound, and that will secure the W for Lausanne. 1 second left. So Lausanne, one of the favorites in the qualifying draw without question, are gonna prove true. And they're gonna get the win that's gonna secure their spot in the main draw. They're gonna have to do battle with Oob. An out-of-bounds challenge. 3 points separate them both. But this game is gonna be over, no matter what the outcome of this out-of-bounds challenge is gonna be. Just a second left. The only prayer that Hanover would have is, let's say they win the out-of-bounds challenge, they get possession, they shoot a 2, get fouled in the process of shooting a 2. Obviously, we'd have to make the 2 and then make a free throw. The chances are slimmer than shady. So just count this one as a dub for Lausanne. It's their ball anyway, and that's it. That's all, folks. 17-14, the final tally as the Swiss outlast the young Germans. I don't think that this will be the last that we see of these young dudes. I certainly hope not. They got some growing to go, and they got to work on the shooting. They got to work on the outside shooting. If they shoot even 35% from distance in this one, They got a great opportunity to pull off an upset. They did not. Gave us some highlights and gave Lausanne a bit of a challenge, but in the end, the Swiss just too strong. So enjoy the highlights of a 3-point Lausanne win that secures a spot in the main draw. There's still one more spot in the main draw up for grabs, and we will wrap that up with our next 10-minute sprint coming your way here in moments. It'll be Hangzhou and Wuxi for the second spot in main draw Pool B. So there it is in Group A qualifying draw. Lausanne win both of their games. Hannover had a chance, but we just saw what happened to them. They'll get a chance to watch the rest of the action. It'll come down between Wuxi and Hangzhou to decide it the rest of the way. Then we got 12 games of main draw action coming your way. Told you it was going to be a full day. Full week of 3x3. So buckle in. It's going to be a lot of fun. Very, very hot early in the day. But we're going to get some cooler temperatures as we move into the evening. Right now, we move into the final game in qualifying draw B. This one should be a good one. Team Wuxi and Team Hangzhou. A couple of squads that have won challengers here in 2023. For Hangzhou, it was the Poitiers Challenger. For Wuxi, it was the Yixiang Challenger. Did not play well in Poitiers. Wuxi finished 15th in that one. But out they come. Mr. Robot, Stefan Stojicic, Milivoje Mijovic, Jairin Zhao, and Helnan Lee represent Wuxi. Team Hangzhou getting loose. Milos Milovanovic. Rocket number 4. Vladimir Trajkovic. Goran Vidovic. And Dusan Samardzic. I think that this is going to be the most competitive game of the qualifying draw. I think the two most evenly matched teams. So it should be a fun one. 10 minutes on the game clock. Coin flip, I believe, goes to Hangzhou. We will see. We see our two officials now. Showing the Colgate smiles. Alex Talasainen, Tetzilia Tot. Shout out to Mama Tot, who's visiting, watching the action from the VIP. As this will decide it, y'all. 6 teams in the qualifying draw, 2 make it to the main draw. We just saw Lausanne secure their spot. It'll be one of these two that will join both Lausanne and UB in Group A. We got 6 of the top 11 teams in the World Tour rankings hooping in this tournament. So the main draw is set to get even better. There's Hannon Lee, representative for China's national team, as he emerged as a really good young player. Great size, can extend the court. Jairin Zhao as well. He had a good opening game for Team Wuxi, and Vladimir Trajkovic. I think Trajkovic has the potential to become one of the top players in the game. He's 26 years old, great passer, outstanding offensive ability. He could be next up. I'm just saying, keep an eye on this dude. The next generation of Serbian hoopers is promising. Trajkovic is certainly one of them. All right, here it is, the final game of the qualifying draw. In the wilderness. Off the miss, Lee will finish with the scoop. Uh-oh, Trajkovic, he's starting to heat up. It's summertime, 7-5. There's Zhao. He stopped from 10 feet. Trajkovic says, clear it out, ISO game. And before he can get busy, they foul him quickly. That's a fatigue foul. 2 points separate the squads right now. Hangzhou and Wuxi. Wuxi behind right for the moment. Vidovic, no. So TV timeout. Hangzhou with the early lead. They've done it with the wrist work of Trajkovic. Vladimir Trajkovic started off a little bit cold from 2 range. Missed his first couple, knocked one down. And he's hit 2 of his last 3 attempts from the deep end. Mr. Robot, man, he made Samar just look silly on that hezzy cross. No choice but to foul him. Stefan Stojic resets. Samardzic runs into a screen. Rebound will go to Wuxi. And just staying active, beast mode underneath. Love what I'm seeing from Mijovic underneath the basket. Now Samardzic defending. They want to get it now. Oh, Zhao, nothing happening there. Vidovic continues to misfire. Trajkovic, no, he'll get it back. Trajkovic to the crib. That's why you follow your own shot. 9-6. Foul called on Vidovic. That's number 5 on Hangzhou. 6:09 to play. In our final qualifying draw game from Debrecen. Zhao lets it fly. Blau. 9-8. Trajkovic, cross-court pass. 2 is up. Blau from the left side this time. 11-8. So trading twos. Nearly threw that one away. Zhao will put it up. He stepped on the line. Wouldn't have counted had it went anyway, out of bounds. Trajkovic, oh, he still got the hot hand. Nothing but you know what. And a 13-8 game is the result. Vladimir Trajkovic is torching Wuxi right now. Mr. Robot cannot respond. Nice contest on the 2 attempt. Offensive foul. Wasted possession there for Hangzhou. That does put him in a penalty, but it was an offensive foul. No free throws on an offensive foul. And each team decided to take a break without a timeout. You can't do that. Mr. Robot on the drive, step back, tough shot, long rebound. Out of bounds, should be red ball. Substitution being made here for Wuxi. Mr. Robot needs a breather. Samardzic. Trajkovic. No. Not that time. Trying to fight through the screen. Active hands. Disrupts the offense for a moment. Shot is still released and missed. Vidovic will clear it. Trajkovic will screen. Vidovic to Trajkovic, but an offensive foul. He's moving on the screen. Dead legs will do that to you. Got to stay technically sound through the fatigue. 5-point game is how things remain. Clear for takeoff and a nice little two-handed bang. Jiren Zhao. Oh, Blau. Top of the key. Vidovic finally sees one go down through the rim. 15-9. I said this would probably be the most competitive of the opening six teams games. It's a 5-point difference right now. Hangzhou is giving it to him. Samardzic wants to give him some more. Double that. 17-10. Samardzic, jump hook, no. Wuxi beat Hangzhou at the semifinal stage of the Novi Sad Challenger. Zhao just knocked down the 2. That's their only meeting here in 2023. So Wuxi do have that head-to-head. Right now, it doesn't look like they're going to win this head-to-head. Obviously, things could change, but just look at the shooting display of Hangzhou. Trajkovic has been the top gun. Jiren Zhao playing above the rim and from the outside. But they're going to need a whole lot more than just him. They've done a good job containing Mr. Robot. This is a player that's capable of scoring double digits. Right now, his team trails by 5. And for Hangzhou, the magic number is 4. Oh, got to take advantage of those. That should have been an easy score. But the ball a little bit too slippery for Milovanovic. There's Zhao. Jiren driving. Jiren up off the iron, gets it back, still continues to battle. 2-possession lead for Hangzhou. Try not to mishandle any more layup attempts. That 2 from Vidovic is a no-go, and he might be in trouble down low. He is in trouble down low. Easy score. Trajkovic, not that time. Big bucket, man. Mijovic is dominating on the inside. It is down to a 2-point game. Was a 5-point lead for Hangzhou. 4th foul, meantime, called on Wuxi. And timeout red. Mr. Robot trying to motivate his team. They are not out of this in any way. See if Hangzhou can hang on. Marko Brankovic, Strahinja Stojicic of Team U. Doing some scouting. Samardzic got the step. Great contest. That was Hanan Lee on that defense. That is Jiren Zhao. No. Maintaining a 2-point lead. Trajkovic doesn't settle for the 2. Instead, he drives to the rim. Smart play. Knew they needed a bucket. They'll give one up. Mr. Robot gets his team back within a 2-point difference. Vladimir Trajkovic. This time he will settle for the 2, and that is not a bad decision. He's lighting it up like Times Square. No defense for Mr. Robot. A 3-point lead, game point. Trajkovic will whip it out. Vidovic could put it away. They double dare him, and he doubles down. Game time. 22-17, Hangzhou will be moving on to main draw, Pool A, with Lausanne and Wuxi is done in the qualifying draw. So congratulations to Team Hangzhou. They get it done with a 22-17 dub over Wuxi. And that will set up the main draw, the 12 teams. The 12-team field is solidified. A competitive game. Although Hangzhou was in the lead the majority of the contest, and they did it with the outside shooting of Vladimir Trajkovic. Don't have his point tally for the entire game, but he went off. So a few more looks at their body of work. Pretty impressive to get a dub like this over Wuxi, and a little revenge exacted as well. 21-17. They are in 2-0. Reached the 21-point mark in each of their qualifying draw games, looking solid. They will have to do battle with Team Oob, who's fresh, and also Team Lausanne, who are also coming out of the qualifying draw. But there are your main draw pools. Pool B, keyed by Amsterdam High Pro, number 3 on the World Tour standings. Pool D is going to be crazy with Miami and Rondal Nevares renewing their rivalry. Homestanding Debrecen there. Antwerp coming off the win in Lausanne against the Olympic champions of Riga. Tel Aviv playing in the main draw this time instead of the qualifying draw. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We're going to return 16:40 local time. That gives us about 35 minutes before we get into the main draw, but we hope that you join us back in Debrecen, our 8th Masters of 23. Main draw coming your way at 16:40. We'll see you then.